Happy Friday out there, Team 42. It's your skipper here, Darius Dale, to present our macro minute for Friday, December 15th, 2023. As always, we'll start with our executive summary from today's leadoff morning note. If you would like the analysis supporting these conclusions, as well as what to specifically do about them in your portfolio, you need to be a client of 42 Macro. So, number one, China's November hard data demonstrated resiliency in the Chinese consumer and export sectors, which continue to be offset by weakness in the property sector. This dynamic is a structural headwind for China for nominal GDP growth in China. Offsetting that, or at least attempting to offset that, is structurally easy monetary and macroprudential policy. Conspicuously absent from the structurally easy policy cocktail is lax fiscal policy. Number three, all told, we continue to anticipate consensus expectations for the Chinese economy will be surprised to the upside and revised higher over the next 1 to 2 quarters, as Beijing typically likes to front load policy support early in the new year. Chinese risk assets and the CNH, the Chinese offshore yuan, are nice contrarian long ideas heading into 2024, but we think a better way to play that would be in the commodities markets and in global equities that are exposed to China from a revenue and profitability perspective. Regarding Chinese equities in particular, the structural overhang of U.S. Sino geopolitical tensions is too much to overcome for a mere trade. So we'll take it to our 42 macro, our dashboard here. We'll start with our longboard, our signals from trading range signals from our friends over at Longbow. Basically the same setup as we saw yesterday. We had an oversold signal in the U.S. dollar, got an oversold signal in short rates on the Treasury curve, got an oversold signal in long rates. Here's the 10-year nominal, 10-year tip shields oversold as well. We also have an overbought signal in the Russell 2000. Russell 2000 so we got an overbought signal in base metals here, DBB as well. So not the best time to be chasing risk here. A lot of folks just completely missed the trade. You wouldn't have missed a trade, but going back to early November when we made that pivot. If you were actually a subscriber of our research or paying attention to our research back then, certainly this is not the time to be trying to gross up into a soft landing style trade. But again, we do believe the soft landing, the sort of Goldilocks market regime does have legs into the new year, just given some of the qualitative research dynamics that we continue to unpack daily in our leadoff morning note, weekly in our around the horn, and particularly monthly in our macro scouting report. So transitioning to our 42 macro aware community, we'll take a question before we wrap up. The question here is just asking, he's new from a new sub, where do they find the crypto signals and information? So on the information front, we treat crypto just as the fifth asset class. So obviously stocks, bonds, commodities, currencies. Crypto is just the fifth asset class. We talk about crypto as much as we talk about the equity market, as much as we talk about the bond market, as much as we talk about the currency and commodities markets. To us, it's all just squiggly lines on a computer screen that either help you make or lose money, depending on the side of the trade that you're on. So clearly, all of our quantitative risk management systems, as well as our qualitative research process, are designed to help investors make and save money in financial markets, and that's inclusive of crypto markets. And obviously, we have a decent amount of crypto native subscribers on our platform, which we appreciate. And in terms of the crypto signals, so just looking at the longboard signals here. So this is a drop-down menu. I like to keep it on the macro indicators, but we also have our KISS portfolio construction positions in there, macro ETFs, U.S. sector ETFs, and then down here you got crypto. And so this is a very robust set of signals in terms of longboard trading ranges and their momentum indicators for these various assets in crypto. You got Riot, Marathon, Beyond, the Block ETF, MicroStrategy, GBTC, XDH. I want to say that's Dash. XCZ is Zcash. XMR is what's XMR? XMR. I don't know what XMR is. XEO is EOS. XLC is Litecoin. Ethereum. XET is the Ethereum. Ethereum ETF or ETP. Coinbase, BitTo, the BitTo ETN, and then XBT USD is Bitcoin. So we'll see if anything's overbought or oversold right now in terms of the trading ranges. And the answer to that question is no. So we will leave you on your go about your merry day. Everyone have a wonderful day out there. We'll catch you back here next Monday.